There is a 3-minute spine routine practiced by Indian yogis for over 5,000 years that may be the single most powerful daily ritual ever developed for the human back. It uses just 2 movements. It requires no equipment. It can be done in your bedroom, your kitchen, or anywhere there is a small piece of floor. And every single morning, men and women in India, from young students to elderly sadhus in their 80s and 90s, perform this exact sequence to keep their spines mobile, supple, and pain-free for their entire lives. The 2 movements are deceptively simple. To Western eyes, they look almost like nothing. A gentle wave of the spine, a slow rotation of the torso, hardly an exercise at all. But in the yogic tradition, these 2 movements together form the foundation of what is called sushumna preservation, the care of the central spinal channel that, according to thousands of years of yogic wisdom, is the key to vitality, mobility, and longevity. Modern science, only in the last few decades, has begun to catch up to what Indian yogis have known all along. Studies on spinal mobility, joint health, and aging have repeatedly confirmed that the daily articulation and rotation of the spine, done gently but consistently, is one of the most effective preventive practices ever discovered for back pain, stiffness, and age-related decline. In this video, I am going to show you exactly how to perform this 3-minute yogic spine routine. I will walk you through both movements, the cat-cow wave and the seated spinal twist. I will explain why they work so powerfully together, and I will give you the exact daily protocol that has kept Indian yogis flexible, upright, and pain-free for thousands of years. You do not need to be a yogi. You do not need to be flexible already. You do not need any equipment whatsoever. Just 3 minutes a day, a small piece of floor, and the willingness to give your spine the daily care it has been missing. Stick around till the end, because the way these 2 movements are combined is what makes the routine so powerful, and almost nobody outside the yogic tradition teaches it correctly. Before we get started, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. In the yogic tradition, the spine is not just a structural column. It is considered the central pathway of the body's energy, called prana. According to ancient yogic teachings, when the spine is mobile, supple, and properly aligned, the body's vital energy flows freely. When the spine is stiff, compressed, or misaligned, the entire body and mind suffer. This is why every traditional yogic practice, no matter what school or lineage, begins with spine care. Long before sitting in meditation, long before practicing breathing exercises, long before working on more advanced postures, the yogi first attends to the spine. And the 2 movements that have remained foundational for thousands of years are the cat-cow wave, known in Sanskrit as Marjaryasana by Tilasana, and the spinal twist, known as Matsyendrasana. Together, these 2 movements address every dimension of spinal health. Flexion, extension, rotation, lubrication, decompression. They cover what the spine needs in just 3 minutes a day. Now let me show you how to do each one, why they work, and how to combine them into the complete daily routine. The first movement is the cat-cow wave. Here is how to do it. Come to your hands and knees on the floor or a yoga mat. Hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Your back should be flat to begin. On an inhale, slowly arch your spine downward. Your belly drops toward the floor. Your chest opens forward. Your eyes lift gently toward the ceiling. This is Vitalasana, the cow position. On an exhale, slowly round your spine upward. Your belly draws in. Your head drops between your arms. Your back forms a gentle dome from your tailbone to the top of your head. This is Marjaryasana, the cat position. Then flow back to cow, then back to cat, slowly, smoothly. 1 full breath for each direction. Aim for 10 to 15 full waves, taking about 90 seconds total. Here is why this single movement is so foundational. Your spine has 33 vertebrae. Each one connects to the next through facet joints and is cushioned by spinal discs. After decades of sitting, walking only in one direction, and minimal spinal movement, these joints become stiff. The discs lose their hydration. The vertebrae stop moving smoothly past one another. The cat-cow wave mobilizes every single vertebra, every facet joint, every disc in a slow rhythmic motion. It restores the natural fluid movement of the spine that modern life slowly takes away. In yogic understanding, this movement also stimulates the energy centers, called chakras, along the spinal channel. While modern science focuses on biomechanics, both traditions point to the same truth. Mobile spines, well-lubricated joints, and gentle daily articulation are foundational to long-term spinal health. The second movement is the seated spinal twist. Here is how to do it. Sit on the floor with both legs extended straight out in front of you. Bend your right knee and place your right foot flat on the floor on the outside of your left knee. Then bend your left knee and tuck your left foot back toward your right hip if comfortable, or simply leave the left leg extended if that is easier. Now, place your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Your right hand goes behind you on the floor for support. Sit up tall. Inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale and gently rotate your torso to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Hold this position for 30 to 45 seconds, breathing deeply. Then slowly unwind, come back to center, and repeat on the other side. Right elbow on outside of left knee. Twist to the left, hold for 30 to 45 seconds. Total time for both sides, about 90 seconds. Here is why this rotational movement is so powerful. Of all the spinal motions, rotation is the one most often missing from modern life. We walk in straight lines, we sit facing forward, we sleep flat on our backs or sides. Years of this pattern leave the rotational capacity of the spine severely diminished. And without rotation, the spine slowly grows stiff, the discs compress unevenly, and pain follows. The seated spinal twist gently restores the full rotational range of your spine in just 90 seconds. It releases the small intervertebral muscles that get chronically tight. It stretches the obliques and the deep core. It compresses and decompresses the abdominal organs, supporting digestion, and it stimulates blood flow to every spinal disc. In the yogic tradition, this twist is also said to wring out tension, stagnation, and stuck energy from the body, leaving you lighter, calmer, and more alive. Here's what almost nobody outside the yogic tradition understands. These two movements are extraordinarily powerful on their own, but combined in this specific order, they create a complete spine care routine that addresses every dimension of spinal health. The cat-cow wave works the spine in flexion and extension, the up and down motions. The seated spinal twist works the spine in rotation, the side-to-side motion. Together, they cover all three major axes of spinal motion. They lubricate every joint. They stretch every supporting muscle. They stimulate circulation through every disc. They address what so much of modern back pain comes from, the gradual loss of multidimensional spinal motion. And the beauty is that this complete spinal care can be performed in just 3 minutes. Now let me give you the exact 3-minute daily protocol. Step 1. Begin in the tabletop position on your hands and knees. Perform 10 to 15 slow cat-cow waves, 1 full breath per direction. This should take about 90 seconds. Step 2. Move to the seated position. Perform the seated spinal twist on your right side for 30 to 45 seconds. Then on your left side for 30 to 45 seconds. This should take about 90 seconds. Step 3. Pause for 1 full breath at the end. Notice how your spine feels. Sit tall, then continue with your day. Total time, 3 minutes. Do this every single morning if possible. Many traditional yogis perform this routine before any other practice, before any meditation, before any breakfast, as the first care given to the body each day. Within just a few weeks, you will likely notice less morning stiffness, better posture throughout the day, and a quiet but unmistakable sense of spinal freedom. Who should avoid? If you have a recent spinal injury, severe disc herniation, or any condition affecting your back, please consult your doctor before starting these movements. Move slowly, never force a twist. Pain is not progress. Listen to your body. So there it is. The Indian yogis' 3-minute spine routine, 2 ancient movements, performed in sequence every morning for thousands of years of unbroken tradition, and now available to you. The cat-cow wave to articulate every vertebra, the seated spinal twist to restore rotation, together addressing every dimension of spinal health. You do not need to be a yogi. You do not need to chant. You do not need any equipment. You just need 3 minutes a day and the willingness to give your spine the daily care it has been waiting for. Within weeks, you may not recognize how your back feels. Less stiffness, better posture, fewer aches, more freedom in your everyday motion. Within months, you may experience the kind of spinal health that Western adults assume is only possible in the very young, but that Indian yogis have maintained well into their 80s and 90s for thousands of years. So tell me in the comments, have you ever tried yoga before? Are you going to try this 3-minute routine? Drop your thoughts below. I read every single comment. And if this video helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe to Sharp 50. Every week, I share simple, science-backed practices from cultures around the world, all designed for one purpose, to help you stay strong, mobile, and pain-free for the rest of your life. I'll see you in the next one.